we've been growing our own greens with the sprouting company set up here. This is the first time that we've tried this. This is the protein mix. They look like this. These are so delicious. If you like fresh peas, fresh green beans out of the garden, 1000% recommend. One of our favorite things in our kitchen isn't even vintage. It's actually growing our food. You all know that we love filling our home with things that are both beautiful and useful. This has become one of our favorite additions to our kitchen. It's from the Sprouting Company. And instead of buying sprouts at the store, we're actually growing our own right here on the counter. The best part, it takes about 2 minutes a day. No garden, no soil, no green thumb. It's honestly closer to making coffee than gardening. Add seeds to a jar, and 5 days later, you have this gorgeous harvest that you grew yourself. We love sprouts, so this is so fun for us. You can add them to sandwiches, salads, and a lot of times we just eat them by themselves. Knowing exactly where our food came from is a bonus. So I love talking about berberine from JS Health and tell everybody about it. It has really helped me with my sugar cravings. In fact, the stats are 58% of the people using this berberine saw an improvement of unwanted food cravings in just 12 weeks. I ran out of this. I take 2 a day and was late in ordering and couldn't figure out why I was constantly hungry. This helps regulate blood sugar, which is the cause of food noise. So that's why it helps. Anyway, I still have a code for JS Health that I'm going to put here along with the link. I just looked up my code because I need to buy more refills. Danelle 25 for the best razor ever for so many reasons. It has a suction cup hanger for your shower. It has a non-slip handle. It's like rubber, silicone, whatever. It is fantastic. So I have a code, which is really good. Danelle 25 for 25% off. And then after $30, you get free shipping. Judy, tell them that you have been a really good girl and you left your suit on. She's so tired, probably from her pain pills, but she left it on. She did really well. A couple people have asked me if we are putting Judy in a crate, and we are. She sleeps in a crate at night, and during the day for 2 to 3 hours, I put her in there to give her a break, to give us a break, to get her used to us leaving and her being in a crate, getting used to her hearing us walking around, knowing she doesn't have to be in everybody's business, which that seems to trigger some people. They don't understand why I don't want her following us all over. I don't care if she follows me. It's when Deb decides to go outside and she's running from window to window to window to window to window, all anxious, I make her sit here. I don't let her do that because I don't want her to be really anxious when one of us are out of the room or gone. So if I just think it's healthy. I just really do. I don't want to create an anxious dog trying to figure out where we are. I've only trained a handful of dogs, and a couple of them were puppies. And every puppy that I have raised, kept, trained, whatever you want to say, I have created this little nap time thing. I know this sounds dumb. Some of you will get it. Some of you will think I'm ridiculous. But when I see that a dog is a puppy, didn't do this to Ivy, obviously. I did when she was little. When I see that they're acting a fool and that they're so tired and they're just walking around and they're not knowing what they're doing, or they're getting into a bunch of crap, off to a little nap time we go. And that's crate time. That's what I do during the day to give us both a break, a couple hours. And usually they come out completely different. It's just like a toddler. I am telling you. I want to finish up with that. I didn't even get on to tell you that. I came on to tell you something else. But our home and our lives are very peaceful, and it's going to stay that way. I've been called military. I've been told in my messages that I am way too harsh, that I am mean, that I act like this is a military. I, again, appreciate my very calm and peaceful environment, and it is going to stay that way whether we have a puppy or not. I said this once before. When you realize that you can train dogs to do anything that you want and what you don't want them to do, your life changes. Back to what I initially came on to tell you because I thought it was funny. What the previous people said, she was crate trained, but at the end, she did not like going in. So when we got her, we are crate training her, like I was saying, and she would put her front feet in and then get real stiff. And then we would have to like take her butt and just kind of push it gently in, and then I'd take the door and kind of push it with the door, and I'd be like, oh, nighty night, like making it a fun thing. And she really didn't want to go in there, but she did. She didn't fight us, but you could tell she didn't want to go in. So yesterday she came home from her surgery. We went into the bedroom, the normal time, started doing all of our normal things. So Deb was in the bathroom washing her face or something, and I was in the bedroom turning on 48 hours, walking around, closing the curtains, like doing all the same things. And she stood there by her crate and just stared at me. And I thought, I'm going to try reverse psychology, and I'm not going to force her to go in. I'm going to see what she does. So I just sat down on the bed, and I was just like sitting here looking at my phone, and I would look up at her and I'd pretend I didn't see her. And then she turned around and looked at the crate, and then she looked at me, and then she looked at the crate, and then she climbed in. I had several people ask about this sweatshirt. I shared it last week, maybe, just on a link. I didn't show it. People were wondering because they said that the reviews said that it was cropped. I am in between 5'5" and 5'6". It's not cropped. It's more like a good sweatshirt for jean shorts or jeans. This is one size up, so it is pretty big. I could have probably gone with my normal size. And it is really cozy. It says Miller High Life. And then that's what it looks like on the front. Perfect for fall, I think. But it's really, again, really soft. I'm going to go ahead and share these shorts. I've had these, I think I ordered them in 2023. They don't even feel like they are jean shorts. I love them. I did size up though. So I'm just telling you, size up one. They are a nice length if you don't like really long and really short. And I think they come in a bunch of colors too. Deb just said, why are we so tired? And I said, her name begins with a J and ends with a Y. Something no one has ever explained to me about aging. We hear about mitochondria. Do you even know what mitochondria is? I literally had to do some digging and say, please explain this to me as a 12-year-old. We hear about how important mitochondria is in healthy aging, and I finally put it all together. Since I love information like this, I thought I would share. Mitochondria are found in our cells, and let's compare our cells to a TV remote that has 4 batteries. The mitochondria is like when 2 of the batteries get weak, the remote still works. It's just a lot weaker. It doesn't work at its full potential. When we energize the mitochondria in our bodies, in the cells, things work better. In our skin, things look better. Timeline products contain MitoPure, which actually targets skin aging. Their firming serum increases cell renewal by 30% in 72 hours. I cannot even believe it. It supports the mitochondria to repair and regenerate at the cellular level. So in other words, it replaces the batteries to make the remote perform like its best version. This product reduces the appearance of wrinkle depth and volume in as little as 2 weeks. It helps with collagen production and it gives you a really nice glow. This is their firming serum. This is the absolute best. Tap here, this link, and you will get money off of Timeline's skincare products.
And the best part of this plan is, no one can stop me.
You want to eat? You gotta wait, okay? You have to wait. 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 Break! You can eat! Good girl! Good Judy!
I'm giving away 200 million